I need to tell you something, Jamie.
Okay. I'm listening.
I wanted this baby so badly that I wouldn't let anything stand in my way. But that means
Jamie,
not even...
Vicky, what? I got news. I got news.
What?
I got great news.
What?
His fever's broken. He's alert and screaming his
He's gonna be all right.
Oh, my God!
He's gonna be okay.
Oh, this is the best day of my life.
list.
Isn't that amazing? So, okay, he's well, look, I got a family. When can family see him?
Yes.
Yes.
All right? Soon. Well, look, I need a phone. Come, take it. Oh, this is so
Jamie,
wonderful.
I want to see him. I want to see
Absolutely.
him.
Right now. I'm sure he's still in the isolate. Come on, let's go.
I want to see him.
But wait. What were we going to say? You said you wanted to tell me the truth about the baby.
This is the most beautiful ring.
No, I saw it, and I knew it was for you. But I was worried, because I didn't know how you felt.
You know what? I'm not going to be afraid to tell you how I feel from now on. I love you.
You do?
And I'd do anything for you. Anything.
Josie, what's going on?
Okay, we have to state our case right up front before the trial begins.
Tomorrow, in other words.
That's right. The state has to say what the charge is, in this case, murder. And then we have to tell them what our defense will be. And once we do, we can't change it.
Why don't you say that our defense is it was an accident, that it was at least self-defense?
I don't want to plead either one.
Why not?
The only way to go on this is a straight not guilty. If we plead not guilty accidental or not guilty self-defense, then we're stuck with that throughout the whole trial.
You mean we can't say that it was ever an accident unless we plead that right from the beginning?
That's right.
That's great.
You mean you can't tell them it was self-defense even later?
No.
Yeah, so you just want to go with a not guilty?
And win. We'll give the jury reasonable doubt.
Honey, I did shoot him.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? What sort of chance does she have with the case that's built on, I don't think so?
Mitch, wait a minute. Let's listen.
Look, all I have to do is cast suspicion on somebody else. Then that's it. The jury's got reasonable doubt and they'll acquit.
Cast suspicion on whom?
This doesn't go any further than this room, all right, everybody?
Of course not. Tell me.
I think the two likely targets are John Hudson and Iris
Oh,
Wheeler.
no, honey. I don't want anybody else hurt in this. I
Look,
don't, Cass.
I'm not going to say that they did it. I'm only going to show that they had a motive, a better motive than you did.
And the opportunity.
That's right. Then, with the gun still missing, I can also imply that they had the means. Motive, opportunity, means for at least two other people.
Equals reasonable doubt.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds right.
It is right.
Jamie, that's not important
Yes,
anymore.
it is. And I want to know.
No, I was just worried about Steven so much.
Huh? What did you mean? The truth about the baby.
Darling? Oh, Mom. Darling. Oh, I just heard the news. Isn't this wonderful?
I told you everything would be all right, didn't I?
Yeah, I kind of told you.
Hey, that's what I like to see, one big happy family, huh?
You got that right.
Isn't that great about the baby, honey?
Yes, I couldn't be happier. Oh, you know, I've learned the most valuable lesson. My family's the most important thing in the world to me. I'll do anything for any one of you.
Well, I think that's the way it ought to be. And you know something, young lady? I think that you are going to make the same wonderful, intense mother that your mother made.
Oh, except I didn't get an opportunity to raise my child. I'm so happy for you. You're going to have the opportunity to watch your baby grow up.
Come on, let's go see that little fella right now.
Don't call him little fella.
Yeah, why not?
His name is Steve, and I don't like his name. Steve.
Michael?
What's wrong with you? Are you not happy about this baby?
Of course I'm happy about the baby. It's you I'm not so sure about.
Me?
Does the name Sans Souci mean anything to you? That's what I thought. I said, what's going on?
Mama?
I'd like to talk to you, Mrs. Watts.
Fine, go ahead.
Josie and we care about each other.
I can see that.
I've given her a ring.
A ring?
Isn't it beautiful, Mama?
It's what you might call a pre-engagement ring.
Josie, you know I only want what's best for you.
I know.
Then you will believe me when I tell you that you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Why are you always saying that to me?
Because you're just too young.
Just like my mom.
Why? Matthew, what does your mother say?
The usual, we're too young. Finish our educations first.
Well, maybe you should listen
It's
to her.
just a pre-engagement ring, Mama.
I love Josie, Mrs. Watts. I think about her all the time.
And we're gonna be very sensible, Mama, about everything.
Haven't you ever been in love like that before, Mrs. Watts?
Matthew, do you really love her? Or do you just want to sleep with her?
Mitch? You think Cass is right, don't you?
I think it's easy to take risk, especially when somebody else has to pay the losses.
We're not going to lose.
You don't know that, Cass. All you have is a theory. There were two guns, but you've got no proof.
I'll get it.
He hasn't had much time,
Look,
Mitch.
it's not gonna play. The press has already tried and convicted her.
Well, we'll turn that around.
What do you think? You're gonna find a jury that's never read a newspaper?
We'll start feeding the press stories about how there were a lot of other people who had motives.
Unlike Felicia, who didn't have one.
This is going to probably be so hard on Josie and Charlene.
Oh, Felicia, you've got to think of yourself.
You know, I think I've got it.
What?
The press.
What about it?
You can work the press and make a big name for yourself.
Mitch,
Sure, no matter what happens, he wins. You can just be a ticket to the big time.
Hey, I've had it with this kind of talk.
Maybe why don't you take a hike?
gotta stop doing this!
Why do you have it in for me, huh?
Because it's her life we're dealing with.
I mean it. Now stop it. Both of you. If you keep acting like this, you can just go. I will take care of my own defense.
Felicia.
I mean it! God! I will take care of myself.
Alicia, don't be absurd.
You need all the help you can get right now.
Look, will you forget about going out on your own?
I would probably be better off if I did just that.
Since when has one head ever been better than four? Come on. Stacy is still following up on that strongman lead.
Yeah, and Zach's got something too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's tracing the circus inventory.
Look, you're not going out on your own, okay?
It would probably be better if I did, then the two of you would stop arguing all the time.
There's something else, too. Your stepfather's sister, what was her name?
Abigail.
Right, we're tracking her down. You know, I still find it very curious that Jason called her just before he was shot.
Yeah, she's in a retirement home now, though, so it's going to take some time.
But we will find her. Honey, can you help us with that? Where would she go to retire?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, she liked warm weather, so maybe Florida, California, but then she was also a homebody, so she probably may have even come back to Chicago. I don't know.
Well, we've already tried most of the Chicago retirement homes.
No luck.
Well, then I'm afraid I can't help you.
You guys, would you mind if I had a minute with Felicia?
No, not at all.
No, I have to get back to the salon anyway.
I'll drive you. Is it okay if I come back a little later? I'll bring the sketch that I want you to look at.
Fine.
No more of this I'll handle it alone stuff,
Then
okay?
stop fighting with him. Please.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
So long.
Okay, honey, thank you.
Touch your purse?
Got it.
Cass,
Yeah.
if she loses, how many years?
Mitch, we're gonna make it.
How many years is she facing?
Don't worry about that now. That's way down the
How
road.
many?
25 to life.
How could you say that?
I'm sorry, Josie. I just want you to think this thing out.
No, you just want me to be unhappy.
It's okay.
No, it isn't okay. Why are you always so negative?
Sweetheart, I like to think of it as being realistic.
I think I'll leave.
Well, if you're going, I'm going too.
I haven't even been home since I went to Chicago. I have to meet my dad.
Well, then can you drop me off at the library or something?
Of course.
That's okay, isn't it, Mom?
Oh, yeah. That's okay, because I think we all need to have a little time to think this thing out.
I'll get the codes.
Josie, you know that all I really want for you is to be happy.
That wasn't fair, Mom. What you said about Matthew and I sleeping together, that wasn't fair.
I'm sorry.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, take care of your daughter, Mrs. Watts. She's safe.
Matthew, I think that my wishes concerning my daughter's future should be respected.
And I did not say they weren't going to be. Aunt Liz.
Hi.
Liz, hello.
Charlene, hi, Matthew. Is that your car parked outside?
Yeah. Josie and I were on our way to the library.
Nice to see the two of you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, dear.
Bye-bye.
Nothing changes, I see.
Pardon?
Always problems wherever you are. Oh, Bridget! Oh, I just heard the news, dear.
Oh, is this incredible?
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so happy. I mean, the poor little laddie gave us a terrible scare, you know.
It's all over now.
Well, Bridget, I'm so glad you're going to be there. It means the kids will get at least 48 hours worth of sleep, right?
Yes, we probably all will.
Oh, God.
What is it? What?
I have to take Stephen home.
Right.
And what if something happens? It's gonna...
Nothing's going to happen, dear.
Oh, I won't know what to do.
I mean, look, it was a one-time thing. It's not going to happen again.
I'm scared.
Oh, Victoria, you'll be fine, dear. You just trust your intuition.
Dr. Spock says that you know a lot more than you think you do.
You see, love is the most important thing. If you love them, they'll tell you what they need, dear.
And also, I was reading an article lately. It's about this new machinery. There's a device that you can actually strap on the baby, and it tells you when the baby is wet. There's a little alarm that goes
Donna?
off, and you can...
Donna? I think that Vicky can do it without that.
Thanks for the suggestion, though. That was nice. Oh,
Little Stella's been asking for his mommy.
already sucking his thumb. This one is. You're just like your mommy, aren't you? Yes. Oh, the wee precious thing. Do you know how long I have waited to hold you? Do you know?
Hey, everybody, check out these fists. This little guy is gonna be a champion someday. You just watch. All right. Go sit down, yeah.
Boy. It's amazing, isn't it?
What?
Just how things change, life changes.
Yes.
And look at Vicky. You ever would have thought she'd become the model for motherly love?
And Jamie would be married to her and not to Lisa.
Well, I don't know that I ever really thought Jamie'd come through.
Well, you never really do know a person, no matter how much you think you might, even when you marry them.
I think it's time we talked about Sans Souci, right?
I want to know who wrote that love letter.
Years to life. 25 years to life. 25 years to life.
remembering the days when we used to laugh a lot?
You trust me?
Of course I do.
I've been thinking. And it's just an idea. But I've thought about it carefully, and I've thought about it all the way through.
What is it?
Later, just as long as you trust me.
Honey, come on, tell me. What
When we
is
got
it?
married, didn't we say that we would first, last, and always be partners?
If you're worried about what I said earlier, you don't have to be. You know that I would never make a decision without consulting you. You know that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Matthew is back from Chicago, and I told him that I wanted to see him.
That could be a problem, you know, because Cass is coming back.
No, it's okay. We're going to meet in Baker's Park.
Why? Honey?
It's just that sometimes I would like to be able to do some things for you.
Mitch.
You know, I would like to be the class guy, the white knight, who gives you what you're used to, what you deserve.
You are my white knight. Always. What is this about?
Cass will be here.
Mitch?
It's just that I want to be the one that comes through for you, not Cass.
I'm in no mood to fight, Liz.
Well, you were certainly doing a good job of it with Matthew when I came in.
No, we were having a discussion, not a fight.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
What can I do for you?
You know, it always amazes me the way you came back to Bay City and then you ignored me.
Well, I didn't think we had anything to say.
Perhaps I represent the past you'd rather forget.
Look, Liz, whether you believe it or not, I loved your nephew, and I was good to him.
Good. You were good.
All right, Liz.
By
I don't
lying
need
to him,
hear you. Listen.
then running away when he
I
found
don't
out
need
the
to hear
truth.
you listing
I
all
wasn't
these.
heartbroken when you left.
All right, fine, you've got me. You've got me. You know about my miserable past. I should be ashamed, and I always will be. I am. Isn't that enough? What more do you want from me?
I want to make sure you know where things stand.
What things? Why do we have to bring this all up again?
Because Russ is coming back to Bay City.
Do you have any idea how it felt for me to find a love letter in your coat pocket?
I can imagine.
I thought I knew you.
You do. So that might lead you to believe that there'd be a logical explanation for all this, right?
I want to know her name. I want to know if she's chasing you or if you are involved
Donna,
with
look,
another
I know
woman.
it's a lame excuse, but I didn't tell you because I knew that we would have this argument, and I wanted to be able to talk about this.
Are you having an affair?
No.
Oh?
I had an affair.
How long ago?
Honey, it was before I found you again. It was over years ago.
Okay.
See? Simple.
Yeah.
Feel better?
No. I'm not going to feel better until I know everything. I want to know her name. I want to know when you met her. I want to know why you left her and where you left her. I want to know everything about her right now.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this place. Look how crowded it is.
I think that baby's so sleepy he doesn't even notice.
Oh, he's so precious.
Look, Daddy, why don't I go in and I see that the crib's all right?
Okay. You know, I talked to John, and he said he's working on the house. It's shaping up, and we should be able to move in soon.
Wonderful. So, do you think you'll, sleep tonight, my dear?
Oh, will you?
Like a baby.
Now, you sure this can't happen again,
It
Jane?
was an infection, my dear, and the antibiotic killed it.
Right. Right.
We are so lucky.
Jamie, I don't think I've been happier in my whole life.
So tell me, what was all that about? Telling me the truth.
What?
At the hospital.
Oh, that was nothing.
Don't say it was nothing, Vicky. You were dying inside. You said you needed to tell me something.
No, I was just worried about Stephen.
Vicky, if we can't be honest with each other, what kind of a marriage do we have?
You're right. You're absolutely right. See, what I was going to tell you is that I wanted you away from Lisa all along.
What?
Yes, you remember all the times I accidentally bumped into you and I acted so innocent? It wasn't innocent at all. You see, I arranged it all.
Oh, I see.
I'm just so happy, Jamie. And things have worked out and I've been so lucky. I just needed to tell you the truth, and there it is. Do you forgive me?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, hi, Josie.
Hi, I hope you didn't mind me coming along with Matthew.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, we have some news to tell you, then Josie has to go over to the campus.
Okay, so what's the news?
Well, I hope you're happy for us. No. Go ahead, show 'em.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
You did give this to her, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a pre-engagement ring.
Well, congratulations.
That's it? That's all you're going to say?
Wait, what do you want me to say?
Dad, we want you to say that. That's great.
Yeah, well, we're just not used to that sort of response.
Why? Who else have you told?
Josie's mom, who's not really thrilled about the situation, and Mom, you know, who's being Mom, well.
Look, if you love somebody and you're ready to make a commitment, then that's a good thing. You know, if you can't take a chance for somebody you love, then why bother?
And we're not going to rush into anything.
Well, that sounds good. It's like you have plenty of time to do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. So just don't miss out on the good parts.
Well, if we start doing that, you tell us, okay?
I'll tell you.
I really should get to the library.
Okay. Why don't I just catch up to you a little later?
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Blake.
No, Mr. Blake. Okay, Mitch.
Mitch. See you later.
Oh, boy.
Look, I didn't mean to mess up your big night with Josie.
Oh, no. She really has to study.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah, sure. Why here?
Well, Cass and Felicia had some business to take care of in the apartment.
Oh, yeah. She okay? I mean, she must be scared.
Yeah? Yeah, she's scared, but she's gonna be all right. I'm gonna see to that. I like Josie.
Yeah, she likes you too.
You know, I was thinking, I guess it was right when I came back, you asked me what love felt like.
I remember that.
I think at the time you were playing it cool.
I was trying to be like you.
Yeah, well, you got through to me.
I remember you told me that someday someone would come along and I would know. You were right. You know, I can't tell you how much it means to me to have you to talk to.
I'm glad to hear that. But don't forget about Mac. I guess I did that for a lot of years. I was wrong.
I don't.
Well, you're like a son to him, you know. I mean, he'll go to the wall for you. I know that. He's a good man.
Just because I'm close to you doesn't mean I don't talk to Mac.
No. Just make sure you don't forget. I don't want you to lose what you have with him. Just in case that someday I'm not around.
Dad, what are you talking about? Why wouldn't you be around? Is something wrong?
After your father threw me out of town, I didn't know whether I'd ever see you again.
Okay.
So I traveled around a bit. I went to war. After Vietnam, I went to Europe. I was in the Middle East. I was determined I was not going to come back here the same pauper I was when I left.
Michael, I loved you the way you were then. I didn't have a fantasy of who you might become.
I know that. But I needed to do it for myself, and I did it. I worked hard. I made a lot of money. And I was with a lot of women.
I don't need to know the details of all the women that you were with.
And I met a woman who made me feel something again.
Did you love her?
I never let myself say it to myself or to her. Honey, I could never forget you.
Did you tell her about me?
Oh, yeah, I did. Many, many times.
And in bed?
Not fair. That's not fair.
Did you say the same things to her? Did she make you happy?
Honey, I came back here for you. I wanted only you. You.
Well, at least it's in the past. And I don't know what she looks like, and I won't run into her in the street.
Donna,
What?
you will.
No, this is definitely what he looked like.
So Sam's drawing is right on the money? It's pretty exact?
Absolutely.
Okay, look at these.
Who took these pictures?
These are the circus promoter gave me some publicity stills of the strongman.
Now, the mask is different here.
Yeah, it's a straight half mask,
Right.
and in Sam's drawing, excuse me, it curves down on the side.
To cover the scar.
Possibly. In fact, probably, although it's not going to make much difference if this guy doesn't come forward.
How is Stacy doing with all that?
She's trying to coax him along, but if that doesn't work, we're just going to have to trap him somehow.
You're exhausted, aren't you?
No,
Oh,
I'm
come on.
okay.
You're talking to me, I can tell. I mean, all of this is starting to really put a strain on you, isn't it? And Nicole.
She's fine. She's back at the salon working
This
away.
is supposed to be such a happy time. You're supposed to be planning your wedding and all.
Don't
you are.
worry about us. We're going to be married in a few weeks, and you're going to be free. Concentrate on that.
Easier said than done, pal.
I know, pal. Question.
Okay?
How about if I bring in a hypnotist
For what?
to help you remember details of what happened?
Hey, I've told you everything I know.
Okay. Bigger question.
What?
How about if I put you on the witness stand and bring in a hypnotist?
Please, Cass, don't ask me to
What
do
are
that.
you
Please.
afraid of? You may have seen the real killer.
I didn't see anything. I
You
keep
may at
telling
least
you
be
that.
able to give us a clue
I
as to
am
how.
liable to say anything. Anything. What if I talk about Noah? What if I tell them all how I killed my own stepfather? I mean, is that going to help me?
We just won't mention Noah's name.
I mean, don't you understand? They are linked together in my mind.
But you'll be responding to my questions.
Cass, I only know that Noah died because I saw him falling. I saw the glass. I saw it shatter on the floor because of what
Okay,
Jason
take it
did,
easy.
because he
All
fell
right.
through the mirror.
Okay. I'm sorry. Don't think about it now. We'll talk about it some other time.
Don't ask me to do this, please. I'm so afraid of a hypnotist. It's so dangerous. God, I don't want to go to prison.
There are lots of different kinds of prisons. Honey, you've been in one for the last 23 years.
Dad, what is it?
It's nothing. I just was thinking that I realize sometimes how lucky I am.
What?
That you're my son. I'm proud of you.
Well, you should be prouder on Friday, right?
Why's that?
Remember the swim meet? You promised you'd be there.
On Friday.
Yeah, it's kind of a father-son tradition, you know?
Right.
I should do well in the 100 meters.
God, all those lessons.
What lessons?
Nothing. I was just thinking about all those summers that your mom made sure you had swimming lessons. Most of which I missed.
Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. Look, you know, I made a promise that I was gonna dance at your wedding. I don't want to miss that.
Well, you might just get a chance to do that. Not this week or anything. That's a pre-engagement ring.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, then, there's something I want you to have.
What?
You always said you liked this one the best.
Dad, that's your favorite camera.
Well, it's sort of a father-son tradition. Sort of a pre-engagement gift. Go on.
You sure you want me to have this?
And have fun. Always have fun.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, I better get going. She's expecting me at the library.
I'm happy for you. Give her my best.
Yeah, well, you know, if you ever want this back, you just tell me. And
I won't be needing it for a while. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Come back. I love you. I know I haven't told you that very often, but I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
They've offered him the position of chief of staff at the hospital. Of course, he'll have to be approved by the board.
I'm sure he will be.
Of course, he will be. He'll be flying in from Switzerland today or tomorrow.
So he's coming back.
Yes, he may bring his daughter Olivia with him.
He's married.
Divorced. Don't get any ideas.
Oh, Liz, that's what I love about you is your subtlety.
Well, it'd be wasted on you. Now, just keep your distance.
For your information, I'm seeing John Hudson. We're quite close.
I wasn't talking about love, Charlene. I was talking about money.
What?
Yes. Russ is wealthy. I remember how you can count a man's money while you smile.
Liz, I'm trying to be polite, but I'm getting tired of all this. I've got a new life now.
But no money.
I own part of Frame Construction.
John gave you that?
No, I inherited it from my brother. Which is all I have to say to you, excuse me.
All right, Charlene. Remember the mistakes you made. Remember how badly you hurt Russ. Please leave him alone.
What do you mean?
The woman I was in Europe with was Iris Wheeler.
That's impossible.
No, it's not.
But she said she was my friend.
Donna, it had been over a long time, all right? We had to get on with our lives.
You and Iris.
Yes.
Yes, of course. You and Iris had to get on with your lives while I was kept in the dark.
She obviously didn't want to interfere with what we had.
With what you had with Iris or what you had with me?
Donna, come on.
Why are you defending her?
I'm not defending her.
When I think of all the times that woman has insinuated herself into our lives, the snowflake ball, moving walking into this building and the little episode with the lights where she was too afraid to call anybody else for help?
Donna.
That piranha!
Look, all right.
Oh, she was always pumping me, always asking for information about you. This all makes perfect sense.
My fault. My fault, all right? I should have told you sooner.
You should have told me when you first came back, and you certainly should have told me before you married me.
I didn't know. I didn't know I'd ever see her again. I didn't know that she was Mac's daughter. I mean, when I met her, she was Iris Wheeler.
This changes everything.
What? What does it change? What?
I had this picture of you.
What picture? You knew I wasn't a monk all those years.
No.
Neither were you.
No, of course
All right,
I wasn't.
So then what's the problem? Now it's just out in the open.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be so angry at you. I cannot help it.
Look, since I've been back in Bay City, I have been absolutely 100% faithful to you, and I swear to that. I swear to the death.
You don't have to tell me that. I know.
So can we put this behind us now, please?
Are you kidding? I can't wait to have a little chat with Iris.
You can't.
You watch me.
You can't.
You watch me.
You can't. She left town.
He's fine. He's fast asleep.
Jamie, you haven't said anything since I asked you to forgive me.
I've been thinking.
And?
I was wondering how we all ended up together. I just held my son. And I'm home with my wife. And I'm happy.
So, you don't mind that I kind of arranged things a little bit?
Well, it wasn't exactly blameless. I couldn't stay away from you, remember?
Well, I was hoping that you would get to that conclusion.
It still wasn't all you were doing, though. No one made me sleep with you.
I tried the best I could.
But it was still my decision.
So, do you forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. We're together now. And we both wanted it that way. And nothing's going to change that.
I love you.
I love you too. And I love my son. Anything that produced that beautiful baby cannot possibly be wrong.
You want to go upstairs?
Do you think she's never coming back?
I don't know. And I don't want to talk about Iris.
I love you.
And I love you. And I never meant to hurt you.
I suppose I shouldn't have gotten so upset, but when I think of that hussy.
I know. But the secret's out now. Okay, it's all behind us. The past can't hurt us. Do you want to go upstairs?
Wait,
What?
the letter.
What about it?
The letter. Iris wants to see you.
Donna?
She's still after you. That's not in the past.
Donna
That's
Love Hudson,
happening right
you.
now.
I want you. I don't care about her. It's you I love. It's you I want. It's you I've got.
I just hope it's really over.
Hey, lady! Know where a guy can get a decent roll around this burg?
Russ! Oh, Russ, is it really you?
Oh, Liz, my God, let me look at you. Look at you. You look great. You're wonderful.
Russ, it's been so long.
Oh, don't I know her, sweetheart? Yes. Oh, listen, take my word for it. It is great to be home.
Honey, hi. I didn't hear you come home. What are you doing? What are you doing? Letters? From a guy who doesn't even make phone calls, you're now writing letters? What are these, Mitch? What?
I want you to listen to me.
Rachel, Matthew, Sam?
Look, there's something I want you
What's
to
going on?
understand.
Tell me what's going on.
Look, things are already stacked against you. You understand
Things
that, don't you?
are rough. I know that.
It's worse than rough.
Cass is a very good lawyer. He's tired, that's all. You know he's tired.
Look, I know he's a good friend.
He's under a lot of strain.
Look, but it's been a long time since he's been in a courtroom. Look, you're a celebrity. A jury loves to put it to somebody like you. They already think that life has been too good to you.
What are you saying to me?
What I'm saying is I want you to face the facts. The cops have the gun that you used, that you admitted using. There are powder burns on your glove. They have a confession that you
What
gave
are
them.
you saying to me?
I'm saying I've already lost a son. I wasn't there to see him grow up because I believed in the jury to see the truth.
This is very different than that. Yes, of course it is.
I lost a son. I don't want to lose my wife. Look, if the arraignment doesn't go well tomorrow, I want you to come with me.
Come with you? Where?
To Honduras. I want you to come to Honduras with me. They don't have an extradition treaty with the U.S. I've made arrangements. We can start a life there. But I want you to come with me.
Dive into Melrose Place, weekdays at 6, only on SoapNet.